Hi students, welcome to science class. In last session we discussed about, or in our last sessions we discussed about what are the components of the food material in the components of the food, and in the last lesson, that is fiber to fabric, we learned how the fabric will be made from the fiber, isn't it? So we are going to the next chapter of your 6th class, that is sorting materials into groups. So what it is, what is the meaning of this, we can study in this lesson. So now I am consider some of the materials which you are going to see around you. So tell me the materials you are going to, I am writing here the materials which you are going to see. That is nothing but a ball, a plastic ball, plastic ball, then football, cricket ball, next pen, pencil, bag, bench. Okay, tell me. Then chair, isn't it? Chair. Then next, tell me what? Pencil, bag, bench, chair. Then buckets, doors, windows, then spoon, tiffin box, isn't it? Your slippers, shoes, anything we are going to take. These are the materials which we are going to see. That is other than that is nothing but the switches, isn't it? So we are going to see a lot of materials here. Chalk paste, duster, write down chalk paste or chalks, dusters, isn't it? Scale, isn't it? So we are going to consider lots of the materials which we are going to see. So what we are going to do here is sorting materials into group. This is nothing but we are going to group the materials based on their characters. Have you got understood? So first I am considering, you have to tell now the material which has the round shape, so grouping the materials based on round shape. You have to tell the materials in this which has the round shape. First one I am considering here, it is ball. It is whether it is a cricket ball, any ball, it is in a round shape. Next, football. Next, cricket ball, volleyball. You can consider here volleyball. Is it pencil is in a round shape, bag is it in a round shape, bench is it in a round shape? So I am considering here the materials which has the round shape, that is based on the shape. Is it clear? Now I am going to group the materials based on their materials which they are made. So now I am considering the sum of the materials which are made by the plastic. Second one, plastic materials. What are the plastic materials present here? You have to tell now. Is it pen? So now we are going to group the materials based on their material which is made. That is, now I am considering the plastic material. So you have to tell now the materials which are made by the plastic here. Pen, yes, pen may be made by the plastic. Is it maybe a metal also? Isn't it? Pen. The next, second one is, next we are going to take plastic, that is pencil. Yes, is it also made by a plastic? Pencil. Then third one, write down. Then chair, yes, chair, maybe it is made by a plastic material. Next, buckets, yes, it is also made by a plastic. Then next, tiffin box, maybe tiffin box is also made by a plastic material, isn't it? Tiffin box. Next, shoes, maybe shoes are also made by plastic materials, isn't it? Plastic shoes are present. So next I am considering duster. Yes, duster is also made by a plastic material, isn't it? What I did here, now I am group the materials. Now I am group the materials based on the material which it is made, that is plastic. And I am consider another one example here. Third one, you have to group, you have to say the materials which are made by the metals. Now metals, materials made by metals, materials made by metals. Yes, tell me the materials which are made by the metals. Pencil, so sorry, pen may be ink pen, that will be made by the metal. So, and then next, second one, tell me. Tiffin box, yes, tiffin box, it is made by the steel metal, tiffin box. Next, tell me. Third one, that is chair. Chair is also made by the metal like iron. Next, fourth one, tell me. Here, see, duster, then benches, bench, window, isn't it? The next, yes, spoon. These are the materials which are made by the metals. I am grouping the materials which are made by the metals. Now I am consider here. Now you have to tell me the materials which may made by the wood material. That is materials made by the wood. Materials made by wood. Yes, tell me. First one, chair. Yes, chair. Door. Then window. Isn't it? Bench. Isn't it? So next you have to tell me what are the materials which are made by the wood. These are all the materials made by the wood, isn't it? I am grouping the materials here based on the material which is made. I am considering here it as a wood. Now I am considering leather. You have to group, you have to tell the materials which are maybe made by the leather. First I am considering here it is a bag. And also I am considering the bag in here also plastic. That is 8th one, bag. Here also bags are made by the plastics, that is synthetic fiber. As you know already, bags. Then second one, tell me. Shoes, isn't it? Shoes. Your vanity bags, your tiffin carriers. What I do here in this session, we are only going to study how we are going to group the materials based on their characters. First, now I am considering here the shape, round shape. We are going to grouping the materials with the help of its shape. I am considering here as a round shape, isn't it? All the materials are not in the round shape. Yes, here ball is in the round shape, football is in the round shape, cricket ball is in the round shape. But not all the materials are in the round shape. So we are going to group the materials based on the shape. Then next one is we are going to group the materials based on the plastic materials, isn't it? So we are going to consider the materials like a pen, tiffin box, pencil, shoes, bag, chair, isn't it? These are all made by the plastic material. So we are going to group the materials based on the which material it is made. And next we consider the materials which are made by the metals. These are all the materials, pen, tiffin box, bench, window, chair. These are all made by the metals. And also see here some of the examples that are both in the group plastic and also in the metals, isn't it? See here, the pen is present in the plastic materials and also pen is present in the metal material. And also see here, pencil is present, pencil is not present here. Then other one I am taking, tiffin box is present in metal material, tiffin box is present in plastic material. And also it is present in some of the examples are present here. The bench is present in the metal material and the bench is present in a wood material. What are these? So what it says, see here, so the materials are going to be grouping. We are going to group the materials, first one based on their shape. We are going to group the materials round shape, square shape, triangle shape, isn't it? We are going to group the materials based on their shape. In second case, we are going to group the materials based on their materials which they are made. But in the third condition I am considering here, some of the materials are present in both the group, which are present in the plastic materials and also which are present in the metallic materials and also in the leather materials and also in the wood materials. But what they are? So they says that some of the materials that can be maybe made by one or two types of the materials, isn't it? For example, the chair we can made by the plastic also, chair we can made by the metal and also we can make the chair by the help of wood also. So some of the materials they are going to some materials they can be made by different things, isn't it? I am considering here pen may be made by the plastic material and also we can made by the metal material, isn't it? You are using a ball pen, that is a plastic material. If you are going to use the ink pens, fountain pens, that are made by the metal materials. What says here, the materials can be grouped based on their material which is made up of, and also some of the materials that can be made by the different materials, isn't it? I am grouping here. So it is in the sorting into groups. We are going to study how we are going to group the materials based on their characters. Now I am considering first character here, it is a round shaped, isn't it? Next I am considering here it is a plastic material. Next I am considering here it is a metals. Then next here I am considering it is made by the wood. Later on I am considering here it is a leather, isn't it? These are the characters, leather and then wood, metal, material. So that is, these are the characters which we are going to use to group the materials. I got understood? So we have to group the materials based on their characters. So in your home you have to collect some items in your home, write down the names of the items in your textbook or in your notes. You have to group based on their characters. You have to take a character as a shape, you have to take a character as a material which is made up of, isn't it? And also you can select the character as in which work we are going to use. That is also one type of the character. And also we are going to consider the characters as a metals and a non-metals. I am considering one example here as a metals. And what are non-metals here? So what is meant by the metals and what are not by the metals? And what are the characteristics of the metals? What are the characteristics of the non-metals? How we are going to differentiate the metals and the non-metals? That can be studied in your next session. But in this session, now we are only going to study about how we are going to group the materials. Is it clear? Basically we are going to group the materials based on their structure, based on their shape. Then we are going to consider the material based on the material which it is made up of. Is it clear? That on basis we discussed some of the materials and we are going to make some of the groups here. So in the next session we are going to study about how we are going to classify the materials based on the characteristics like metals, and what are the characters of the metals, what are the features of the metals and what are the features of the non-metals. We are going to study in the next session. So thank you.